Greetings, friends. This is Michael Swain, Executive Director of Freedom of Religion South Africa, known as 4SA. It's a privilege to bring a short greeting to the Keys of the Kingdom Business Conference. I'm deeply encouraged that Christian business leaders from South Africa and the USA are coming together for this powerful moment. We each have a position to hold on the wall with our unique gifts and contributions, and I sincerely hope that 4SA will be able to serve you and your families and your communities in the future. I'm most thankful to Detroit Bourtis and Nadine Mayers for this opportunity to tell you about the work that 4SA does to uphold and protect your right to freedom of religion. We are defending the foundation upon which everything else stands or falls. For the past 10 years, 4SA has served the church and the faith communities of South Africa. We are single-minded and unwavering in our commitment to ensure that we can continue to live in a nation where all people remain free to celebrate, express, and live out their faith, beliefs, opinions, both in private and in public, without fear of sanction by the state or anyone else. Now, over the past 10 years, we have fought, and mostly won, some major battles without which our right to religious freedom would already be significantly eroded. We successfully pushed back against state regulation of religion, which required every religious leader and organization to have their doctrine approved before they would be allowed to preach. We fought and defeated a concerted attempt to have all religious observances banned in public schools, which would also have meant, of course, that churches would be prevented from renting school premises for their Sunday services. And we successfully challenged the government in court during lockdown, when it was illegal to hold a prayer meeting for 2 people, but casinos and restaurants, health clubs and the like were open for business as usual. We lobbied successfully to amend the new marriage bill, which now has a clause that gives robust protection to religious marriage officers so that they cannot be forced to solemnize any marriage in conflict with their conscience and beliefs. Now, our biggest current battle is against the growing trend to limit and interfere with the right of parents to pass on their values and their faith to their children. We recently uncovered a teacher training program called the Early Childhood Education, or ECE Toolkit. Primary and pre-primary age school children are now being asked for their preferred name and pronouns and choice of toilet facility. Teachers are no longer to use he and she pronouns in class, but rather they and them, because this apparently demonstrates to children that you cannot tell whether somebody is a boy or a girl just by looking at them. Perhaps worse, teachers will also tell your children that if their mummy and daddy have told them that there are only men and women and boys and girls, they are harming them and holding them back in life. Most parents have no idea that this is happening, but 4SA is addressing this head-on with a coalition of senior religious leaders representing some 20 million people from the Christian, Islamic, and traditional African spirituality faiths. We will be meeting with the new Minister of Education to discuss this matter in early October, so please pray for this. We cannot afford to drop our guard in the defense of faith and freedom. 4SA has been on the front lines on more issues than time allows me to mention, but now we urgently need your help to enable us to continue to do so. Due to our funding challenges, our team is now reduced to just 2 full-time staff, so we urgently need to increase our capacity to do the work that will be necessary in the coming days. And I can promise you, the battle is not going to get any easier. With or without us, you will have to fight the battles ahead. So ask yourself, who else is going to keep watch? Who will replace 4SA's legal expertise and connections? Who will prepare the legal submissions? Who will lobby the MPs and work with the committees in Parliament? And who will go to court to fight for you if you face legal action or even criminal prosecution simply for expressing your faith?